Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. Before that, viewers, tomorrow we'll resume our live chats, a 3 day live chat a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And tomorrow we'll have a detailed look, an interactive session about Ethiopia, Somalia, Ankara Declaration. What is in this declaration for Ethiopia? What is in this declaration for Somalia? How to read this declaration? I did a video on that this morning, but I'll take your questions, comments in live chat on Friday. Three news stories, viewers. Firstly, deadly fighting between Fano and military on Ethiopia-Sudan border. Military has launched a major offensive to clear Amhara Sudan border areas. Secondly, TPLF issued a statement 48 hours ago. TPLF is asking the people of Tigray to rise to fight against Getachew Sadkan group. And thirdly, another meeting by an Eritrean opposition group in Addis Ababa. Ethiopia is providing its soil for the activities of Eritrean opposition groups. Eritrea definitely is not happy. Isaias Afwerki lashed out at Ethiopian government's policies in an interview around 10 days ago. Eritrean government banned Ethiopian airline from flying in Eritrea. Which group held a meeting in Addis Ababa? Let's start viewers from the Amhara region. Fano fighters in control of Sudan border. Amhara Sudan border. It's a long border. It's not that entire border is under Fano control, but they have access to Sudan. This is not a secret. They have been confirming that in some statements to their commanders. They have been in Quara for almost a year. They can get supplies from Sudan. They can get weapons from Sudan. They can take refuge in Sudan. Sudan-Ethiopia border is a very difficult to be protected border. And some mountainous and forested areas on the border cannot be fully secured by military. Military is definitely overstretched. It cannot just man the entire border. The military knows that it must clear the border because Fano's control of border is a threat to the military. It means Fano will continue receiving support from Sudan. A few weeks ago, we saw that Fano fighters took control of Matimma. Border had to be closed. Sudan closed the border. That is why military launched a major operation to clear Amhara Sudan border areas. Ethiopian military launched this operation in Alefa Wareda, central Gondar. From there, it wanted to advance towards Kwara, Dalago, Shinfa, Matimma. Objective of this operation was to clear the border all the way from central Gondar towards the border. And deployment made by military was huge. Reportedly, several thousand soldiers were deployed for this major operation. Fano fighters last year made a special brigade for Kwara. That brigade was reportedly trained in Eritrea, if I'm not wrong, trained in the past. And that brigade was given the task of securing the border. So heavy fighting erupted in Alefa Wareda, Shawara town, from where military wanted to move towards the border. And tall claims by Fano fighters, they say that hundreds of ENDF soldiers have been killed in this attack. We don't know how many have been killed or injured, but at least the intensity of fighting is being confirmed by people that it was like a full-scale war between the two sides. So did the military manage to reach the border and clear the border? No. The border could not be fully cleared, reportedly. An ENDF still in Shawara, in Alefa, reportedly. It could not capture entire Kwara and other border areas reported. Secondly, was TPLF Debrecen is asking the people of Tigray to rise to fight against Getachew group, Sadkan group. 2 days ago, TPLF issued a statement. We could not cover that because of the conflict in Jubaland. I wanted to cover Jubaland because I want to show you that what the real situation is in terms of capabilities of federal force, the Jubaland force. And you saw what happened there. A TPLF Debrecen issued a statement 48 hours ago calling Getachew administration illegal. The main point of this statement is that TPLF is now asking the people of Tigray to fight. It used the term treasonous for Getachew the Satkan group, that this group is committing a treason. All TPLF members, people in Tigray, should rise and fight against Getachew group. Therefore, TPLF Debrecen is frustrated. It is calling for public revolt against Getachew government. Debrecen did not receive positive response when he went to Addis Ababa a few days ago, met with PM Abiy. Getachew was there too, Sadkan, Ware, they all were there. Jula was there too. Did not receive a positive response. TPLF Debrecen is frustrated. When you are frustrated, then you do something. You take out your frustration. And sometimes what you do turns out to be a blunder. So is TPL Debrecen going to make a blunder? Or is it just carefully increasing the pressure on Getachew government? It has resorted to pressure on Getachew through Addis Ababa. It did not work. It is in alliance with some Tigray military commanders to remove Getachew. Again, the strategy not working. It has paralyzed Getachew's government in northwestern, central parts of Tigray. Getachew government has no writ. Still, Getachew is there. Last option for TPLF is to mobilize people. What will TPLF do? Which form of public mobilization will it go for? That remains to be seen. So far, intention is clear. TPLF wants to mobilize people against Getachew group. Lastly, viewers, an Eritrean opposition group held another meeting in Addis Ababa on Sunday, around 4 to 5 days ago. 3 Eritrean opposition groups have held meetings in Addis Ababa in the last few months. Brigade Hamido met twice there. Rasado, Red Sea, Afar, Democratic Organization met there. Taggi, Transitional Government in Eritrea held a meeting as well. The meeting held in Addis Ababa on Sunday was basically a seminar, and Brigade Hamido people met there. Brigade Hamido is now allowed to operate freely in Addis Ababa, and the stated goal of Brigade Hamido is the removal of Isaias Afwerki, Eritrean president. So Eritrean opposition is allowed to hold meetings in Ethiopia, but Ethiopian opposition is not allowed to hold meeting in Ethiopia. Ethiopian government definitely wants to use Eritrean opposition groups against Eritrean government, against Eritrean president. Eritrean president is responding, Eritrean government is responding by forming regional alliance against Ethiopian government. Egypt, Somalia, Eritrea formed a tripartite alliance a few weeks ago to corner Ethiopia. What is the future of this alliance, keeping in view the new rapprochement between Ethiopia and Somalia? The two have signed UNCLOS declaration. That we'll try to analyze in tomorrow's live chat. Thank you for watching.